Wizzer in the yellow on the bottom. We're hoping for the sake of just making things as close as possible. I think we're rooting for Giggling Goblins. Like, we want the end to be as close as possible.
I will giggle your goblin.
Ooh. I don't know what to say to that, actually. So we do want the Giggling Goblins to win. So Panda, he is approximately 1,000 MMR. A little bit over 1,000 MMR. Doesn't have that many games. Has like under 20. But that should be pretty accurate. About 1,000. Wizzer is like 900 and... I'm cheating. I think it was 939 with 67 games. So that's going to be super accurate. So basically, there's about approximately 50 MMR difference, but that doesn't really mean that much when you don't have that many games for Panda. It's relatively accurate, but you never know. So, you know, Wizzer, that also means Wizzer's been practicing his build potentially more than Panda, unless Panda's been doing custom games or on, you know, BB net ladder. So we'll have to see. See, like, right away, we already see Wizzer, he's doing the pull. It still amazes me that, like, sub 1,000 MMR people nowadays can, like, pull shit. Last time I said that, the person screwed up while doing the pull. I should shut up until they do it right. But so far, so good. Meanwhile, Panda, on the other hand, is also going for the creep, but he's not pulling. So he's going to get a lot of bolts to the face. The footy should see that this is happening. No bolts to the face yet. He's going for the... Yep, there you go. He's going for the Troll Priest first. Meanwhile, you can see just... You know, Wizzer did start quicker, but you can also see... It just goes a lot easier when you don't have bolts being thrown at you. So level 2, not a bad item. Especially in the early footy versus footy wars. Later on, it might not be too useful, but for now, it's definitely useful. He's doing a good job of microing back the workers that are hurt. The problem is he doesn't have a tower in his base, unlike Wizzer, who is getting a tower. And that's scary in that if Wizzer gets level 3 and then pushes, we've seen this happen a few times. They just walk in, they kill all the workers, and then the person without the tower kind of got screwed. Panda did get a nice item, though. Armor. Never going to really complain to get plus armor to everything.
I am a little fairy wizard.
And short and stout. Here's my handle. Here's my stout. Stout. I needed a drink. Alright. So I liked what Wizzer did right at the beginning, and he is still moving quicker than Panda. I do think this is just the games. Like, the extra games, right? This is... I don't even know if this is the right creep route, but he is going to get level 3 very quickly, because he's actually doing this at the same time. I didn't really see that with the yellow. But yeah, very nicely done. So now he's got level 2 water elementals, or should, once he trains it up. He should have level 2 water element. Oh my god, he went Brilliant Sora. Manadog, you jinxed him. He is not a god for that move. He went Brilliant Sora. That is definitely the wrong move in these type of fights. Water Elemental's level 2. Fuck shit up. I don't know if it was just a misclick, but either way, now it's like that level 3 just became irrelevant for him, really. I mean, yeah, will he have more bolts? Sure, but by the time his MK's out, he might have had level 4 anyway. Not a fan of that. Gotta be honest. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but if it was, bad idea. Level 2 water elementals do so much more damage. Bro, I'm rooting for Panda. I am openly biased because we need Giggling Goblins to win more games. These are a lot of water elementals, though. Clearly, because, you know, Brilliant Sora level 2. The early item for, I don't know. It's always hard to see the armor in effect as compared to just like, you know, him regaining life with every hit because, you know, Vampiric Order just shows blatantly how. True Groms, they have it at level 1. Okay, MK coming out for Wizzer. Nothing yet for Panda. It could be because he's going Panda, because his name is Panda Saudis. But he also isn't going in the middle to grab anything, so I don't know. Double Sanctum, Double Sanctum. He just died. He died too.
A player's forces are under attack.
What's the second hero gonna be for Panda? He hasn't like run to the middle. He's now gonna get blocked if he tries to go to the middle. He also lost a few footies and stuff doing this, so Wizzer is certainly in a commanding lead. He is going Mass Priest, which isn't bad, but I don't know. I think at some point you got to work something else in. Panda, you really needed a second hero, dude. He does have a priest ahead of time, but now they might just be food for Wizzer's bolts. He is, I'm not sure. He's definitely trying to go to the middle to grab something. Ooh. That blacksmith definitely exposed. So he's pulling the boys. They got a priest. You got a few priests back here.
Grab these.
I'm not saying it. I mean, this is some free XP. It would be a lot better if, you know, he had second hero.
A player's forces are under attack.
All right, Panda? Or is it going to be something crazy? Naga? All right, it's Kesha. Because he likes to blow. Going in for the creep jack, but he is 8 food down. But he is running away. He doesn't have Dispel yet. Holy shit. He has like 6 priests, but no Dispel. He'll have it in a second. Not the biggest deal, but it is kind of surprising. Does get the XP there. So Kesha still has no XP. He needs to Dispel both of these, like now. Panda! Dispel. Alright, he's already getting fucked though. Like, he just does not have that much here. There was a lot more for Wizzer. And you're starting to see, it's starting to snowball a bit. We're gonna get into the Breaker Wars. This is part of why, like, MK or Panda are usually the 2 heroes you pick, but then with Breakers it gets a little bit funky. Alright, now the Water Elementals are split up a bit, so he can't even get a good Dispel. Neither side is using Dispel, though. They both went and got Dispel, but they're not actually utilizing it. Panda's now aiming for the Priest. Kinda. Yeah, there we go. Aiming the Priest now, which is... They both are. Good. I was going to say, that is the right move, because they're both kind of leaving them open, and no one's Dispelling the Water Elementals, and, you know, why not? No mana for Wizzer, but he does have Bash. Alright, after all that, 48 food to 44. I thought that was going to be a lot worse, to be honest, for Panda. Wizzer is still kind of bullying him around the map.
A player's forces are under attack.
So we're now gonna actually. Oh my God! Don't lose your Panda. The creeps are just fucking everything up right now. They're fucking Panda up though. He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to get bolted in a few seconds because level 2 Brilliance Aura, you know that thing. Pick up the Talisman. If we did, okay. It's on the Archmage. Panda's sitting in the back. If Panda can get some kills here, he might be able to get a little bit more back into the game because the MK is about to be level 3, which is a huge level up. It could be a super strong bolt. He does have the mana to bolt. He really needs to... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, he really needs to aim the MK before he gets the mana off and the bolt and kills the Panda. You know, every time you hit with the Spellbreaker, it takes away a little bit more mana. He is going to have another bolt in a second. It might just go right to the Archmage's face. The Archmage is stacked. Now we're kind of seeing the armor being a little bit more beneficial for Panda Saudis as compared to Wizard's Vamp Aura, which doesn't work with Spellbreakers because they're ranged. Not rebuying the Panda, even though it's level 1, it will come back super quick if he just hits the rebuy button. I think he's a little bit worried about just not dying at the moment, which is understandable. It's 5-3 heroes to 4-1 heroes. So certainly not looking the best for Panda, but it hasn't looked that good for him, frankly, all game. And he's still here, and he's only down by 6 food. And that's 6 food that potentially is sitting right over here if Wizard was to see it. I mean, if Panda was to see it. He's down by 4 food. This creep is a bitch. I do like that he's solo creeping the MK. A lot of people kind of leave the Archmage there just to soak up XP, even though it's level 5. So his heroes, honestly, his heroes alone may be too much. He's also basically forfeited the whole bottom side of the map, which is a ton of good items. Well, it looks like Wizzer's not taking it, but I was going to say it's a ton of good items.
Is too much.
Also, supply block is not helping the cause. He's calling the arms because I think he's trying to expo, but maybe calling the arms, you'll get a little bit more, or just, you know, feed him. Yeah, he's getting fed. Rip. Okay, so the one thing Panda has going for him is either the 1-1 upgrades. If there's no cancel heal, that would... Okay, there is a cancel. I was going to say, that could be some good amount of XP and just resources going down the table. Toilet? The table. I can't talk. I'm fucking tired. A bolt right to the face. Kesha is going down with the bash. Level 4 on Gar. Panda... He's fighting. He's got 1-1 upgrades, plus he's got the extra armor of 1.15, so maybe we'll see that come through. No one is dispelling. I wish there was some dispels over here. These water elementals are friggin' huge. They're just wrecking face over here. Really need some dispels on both sides, frankly. Panda's holding better than expected. Once again, the Panda is not coming out for Panda, though. So, I mean, now he's got level 3 water elementals. So, who knows? 47 food to 47 food. Wizard is kind of overextending. I finally did hear some dispels. Get the goddamn panda back. I mean, hey. The armor, the extra damage, the no dispel on both sides. Losing the panda once again totally sucks. But if he was, he's still not rebuilding it. But if he was to rebuild it and take like these two camps, he'd be like level 3, right back into it. I am a little surprised at the level 3 water elementals. I do think in some scenarios getting Brilliance level 3 would be better. Because you really should have no mana when Spellbreakers are out, right? So suddenly Panda's now up in food. The only problem is he is soaking up all the potential XP with just the Archmage. Panda's not going to get any of this. He might get a piece of this. That's a good item. Really good item right there. To put on the Panda, especially because he's level 1 and fat and useless. Oh my god, he's not going to pick it up. He is going to pick it up. Thank you. Expo is likely to be canceled. We now got a Paladin out. Ballador. Okay. So that's where the food difference probably was from, you know. Panda was making cheaper units. Meanwhile, he was making a level 1 Paladin for 400. I mean, level 2... It's not going to go up in time for this fight. Panda doesn't have a TP. He's trying to force him back. But I don't know what Wizzer's going to do. We might get a funky base trade scenario. There is already a peasant out for Wizzer. Panda's starting tier 3. I'm surprised no one made the, you know. Well, he doesn't even have a lumber mill, so never mind there. Everything dies so slow. Alright. So Panda's getting all of his workers picked off. Wizzer may just TP back afterwards. We're finally starting to see workers die on Wizzer's side. But the Arcane Tower is still up. It's not doing anything at all. It's literally doing 4 damage and not taking away any mana. He's now got 2-1. He's got 2-1 upgrades. I do like this from Wizzer, though. He realized it. So we're getting a base trade where he now has Castle. Castle's not done over here. There are no workers out. He should try and sneak this one out, but even if he does, it's going the wrong way. He's got to... Rip. Okay. So no workers. He should also just be honestly spamming Panda Breasts. Why not? Take out the base quicker. We got a base race. He should get masonry upgrades. He can get 1, I think, still, even without a main. Slow all of this down. He needs it. You gotta spam the Panda Breasts. You're in a base race. There's just, I mean, this is still here, so Wizzer's doing a good job of just scouting, trying to see what's up. Panda, please breath things. I mean, I presume Wizzer's gonna win because by the time he kills all this, even if he kills it, which it looks like he will kill it quicker, it's gonna be hard for him to get all the way over here. I think Panda realizes it. I mean, this isn't bad. If he can get into this fight, he's got 2-1 upgrades, right? And it's both 42 food because he has 1 peasant, so it's really 42 food to 42 food. The only problem is Gar with his freaking level 4. Picking up items, I like it. You can't fucking do anything with your gold anyway. Do not send in half your units. Ooh, Wizard's scared. And this, we got a game. So we got, let's see, 1, 2, 6. 6 Spellbreakers. And that, did that give him level 3? Oh, no, it didn't. He might have wanted to pull back the Archmage there. Although, I mean, hey, he almost got freaking Telly, too. To 5 Spellbreakers, right? Oh, my God. Where is he going? No! He's looking for the base. Okay. He doesn't realize. He never scouted this whole side of the map. So he knows because he's not being revealed. He's being revealed, but why isn't Wizzer being revealed? So he's probably thinking over here now. But there's nothing there. And as soon as he shows himself over here, Wizzer should just run back over here. He should be sending maybe water elementals over there. Dude, Panda is so close to level 6. If he had level 6, I wouldn't mind this move because you just telly in, telly out, telly in. Alright, here we go. Some movement. Panda, this is not the move. And he showed himself. So now Wizzer is just going to drop a water alley, I presume. Alright, he's gone everywhere. Right? He's now gone everywhere. He's not going to see it over here. He should know what's happening. It'd be funny if he just creeps. Now, I don't like this choke, though. I think this choke will benefit Wizzer. Although, actually, I don't know. It really depends on what Wizzer aims and where the Panda is in relation. But he comes around the side. It's 0-0 upgrades to 2-1 upgrades. Plus the extra armor from the item. 1.5 extra armor. We're already seeing one Spellbreaker potentially almost dead. The Paladin as well is just up front taking all the shots. Where's the Panda Breasts? We need Panda Breasts. He micros back. Okay, we got a bolt, but you know what? Who cares? He's got 500. He's got a 500. The MK had to go to the back. We got level 6. Where are you going? He's going to get bolted. He's so going to get bolted. Thank you. Hashtag not bias casting. Holy shit. Panda's winning. That was a sick breath as well. Run your fat ass away. 40 food to 26 food. Wizzer is got no more frontline. He's only got the MK and a Paladin. But fuck the Paladin. He doesn't have enough mana for a bolt. Yeah, he does have the 500 pot. He is going to get bolted in the face. I hope Panda realizes he's winning and doesn't leave like if the Panda dies. Holy shit. Panda with the, I don't know how, but I just won strategy. What the fuck? I don't think that should have happened, but I think he's going to take it. Wiz looked so much better the whole game. Wizzer did so much right. I'm not just saying that. The only problems were he didn't have any upgrades, which I don't necessarily know how important they are. Like in the grand scheme of things, he overextended in that one fight. I do think after he killed all the workers, maybe tellying back would have been not a bad play. Although in that position, he was going to lose either way. It was a good game, for sure. That was good. Rank McCoy, thank you for the follow as well. Damn, Panda Saudis. Up 1-0. Hashtag not bias casting. Well, that was absurd. That's what Panda just wrote. We're now going at map Alabama. So, I'm reading what they're writing. Wizzer says he's never been in that situation before. I'm never in that situation. Usually I've already said, fuck you, I hate you, and I quit the game. Panda, did you have no TP when we were base trading? Wizzer said, I did, I just didn't know when to use it. Yeah, honestly, I don't blame him for not TPing back there. I did say maybe he should have, and I think depending on where he TP'd, he might have been able to win. Because he gets to choose where he TP'd. Meanwhile, Panda's shit is all over the place, so maybe you find a section of his army that's not going to be able to group up with the rest, jump in on it, bolt it, whatever. You were smoking my ass up to that point. Okay, well, kinky. We're into game 2. Panda Saudis is up 1-0. Humba versus Humba. He did not pick a race, so unless he gets human, we're regaming. He got to work. Yeah. Watch him be like, I don't know what to do. I have to play. Yeah, just... Yes. What? He started mining. Note, guys, if you pick the wrong race, you can just remake. Although, to be fair, some human players would say getting Orc is an improvement. Okay. So try that one again. So right now, the Banana Banditos are in the lead with 123 points. Giggling Goblins are in third place with 111, but that's only a 12-point difference. But the big thing is, Giggling Goblins has like potentially 15 more points they could get than the Banana Banditos, so this is big. Every time the Giggling Goblins take a game away from the Banana Banditos, not only are they denying the first place team more points, they're getting themselves a little bit closer to first place. So I think every team should be currently rooting for the Giggling Goblins. But then if the Giggling Goblins ever get in first place, you tell them to shut the fuck up and stop winning. I've told this story many times. I remember my team was once winning in GNL. Going into the last week, and the second place team started offering the team we were playing free coaching to try and fucking kill us. That's what we should all be doing. Who's ever in first, offer the other. I'm not just saying that because that would be my team on the other side. But we should all be scouting out all the bananas. I'm hoping everyone... We're trying to... If you guys are here from GNL, try and get your games done. Like, try and get them done during the week. Like, I already have one person or one group that's going to be on Wednesday. I get it. They're both people that aren't, like, skipping just because they want to skip. They're people that, you know, just... Their schedules didn't match up. But it's going to be Wednesday now. So... I don't think they want the pressure of it being the last game, potentially, you know, and being a decider. But it is what it is. So if we get it there, cool. But try and get your shit done so we can figure out who won. You have back-to-back GNL games Friday. Nice. You have 3 series, though, so is it back-to-back-to-back, or is it just back-to-back? Anyway, while this is happening, once again, Wizzer comes in with a game plan. I blame God Quail for this. he taught them how to do
Players' forces are under
things.
attack.
Meanwhile, they both got a game plan. Okay, so Panda, a little slow on it, but he goes for the Expo creep. It won't give him level 2. It'll give him a lot of XP, but it won't give him level 2. Doesn't look like he's Expoing. Meanwhile, this does give level 2, gives +5 claws. What was it over here? A cloak. Rip. So this gives exactly level 2. The problem is now you got to walk back pretty far. Is what it is. This is a pretty far back scout tower. Not a bad position. Holy shit. Okay, I don't know how long that was. Let's see. That was a good 100 resources right there. I don't know what that was from. Like if that was all from accidentally calling the arms, or if it was just you didn't have a worker on for a little while for some reason. So, Panda is going for the green. I like this, alright? He's not going to get level 3 from this green over here, but it gets him a little bit closer. Meanwhile, he's coming over here. He should be able to see this. He's not going to get the Ogre Magi in time. Like, not going to be able to... Okay, he's just chilling. There is a lot more here for Wizzer. However, Wizzer's Ward Elemental just died. He can make the other one right now. But, you know, not exactly what you want to see. Very close. Both of them are pretty close to level 3. Like one footy would get level 3 for Wizzer, so he's probably going to go over here and try and grab it from this. But now he doesn't have any mana, and then his one Ward Elemental got purged. Panda, on the other hand, he's still trying to figure out a way to get to level 3. So I think now he's looking to move on to a green. He's not going to push. He did have less footies when he was over there originally than Wizzer, so I think he was a little bit worried about that. It's getting a super late Arcane Tower, but not bad, especially if Wizard tries to run over right now. It'll finish a little bit after it gets over, so it might just die, which would be unfortunate, but should help with any fight. Especially if Wizard goes and checks the Expo first, and he runs over here. By the time he gets here, it'll be like this much done. Small window for it to die. Okay, they're just gonna... Are we gonna, like... Let's go right into a base race again. Fuck yeah. So Panda... Oh, he's supply blocked. Okay, I was gonna say, not making any hero again, not going to the middle to get a hero again. Wizzer also does not have a hero because he's not tier 2 yet. Ooh, Panda TP's back, but he TP'd in the back of his base. Okay, he can get out. First thing, I'm always worried when I see a human TP in the back and I'm not really paying attention. One footy takes out a peasant, so not bad. But he has a lumber mill, so this isn't like you know, when a night elf loses a wisp and like all the fucking trees in the world cry out in unison. And by trees, I mean like 2 night elf players. But like, it's still annoying. It's still a little bit more XP. Going double Sanctum. Wizard is building with 2 peasants each. So these are going to go up super quick. Meanwhile, the 1 peasant each of Panda just means not so super quick. And Wizard backed up and went right back into creeping. We now got the MK and the MK. The MK for Wizard is coming out earlier. There's going to be... I was going to say there's going to be less for him to creep, but I mean, I guess he could just go to this side. He won't have this. Oh, is he trying? So by pulling back this creep, I mean, by pulling back the Archmage, they both shared an XP, for at least for the first kill. And then it looks like the MK got all the XP from the second kill. Because when they're both out of range, then they both share XP. But then the MK, I think, got into range at the last second. So these guys don't dispel that much, honestly. They really don't. So the Scroll of Beast is going to be cool for a very short period until
Players' forces are under attack.
yeah. The Spellbreakers should just steal the roar, but then they play the stealing game. Once again, Wizzer's doing a really good job of just solo creeping.
Everyone say hi to Jimmy.
He's solo creeping bigger things, though. Right? Like, this could be a sick item. Could also just be, like, another shit item, though. Dude, he's losing all his footies. Dude, he's losing all his footies. Wand of the Wind, once again, not a great item if they just dispel. But these guys aren't dispelling that much. So, you know, it could fucking turn the fight for sure. Oh my god, what the fuck is this guy doing? So, I think right now, Wizzer is like, holy fuck, there's a hero to kill, and he's running after in circles. Did I call him Wizzer? Wizzer. And then we got Panda on the other side going, holy fuck, my hero might die, and he's not moving his shit over here. So both of them are getting absolutely nothing done, although Wizzer may just turn around and, you know, go here. And hopefully Panda realizes what he's doing.
Players' forces are under attack.
This creep sucks. And by sucks, I mean it sucks to take. They kind of hit hard. And here we go. Alright, so got Spellbreakers out. We got Adept Training on the Priest, but there's really not that much mana. There is a fuck ton more Priest for Wizzer. He actually doesn't have any Spellbreakers up front. The creeps now, 1-on-1, they're both kind of aiming each other. Panda's getting the XP from this, and he gets a Potion of Greater Healing, which is pretty friggin' big. Hero levels, Panda's not doing bad this game. Last game was total trash for him. This game, Wizzer is slightly ahead on the MK. However, he keeps getting creep checked. This might be a dead priest because it doesn't look like he's paying attention to him. Rip. So, 49 food. Panda is now up in the food supply. We aren't getting a tier 3 tech, but we are getting an expo, basically finishing right now. So this is essentially when Wizzer is going to be his weakest. Panda has 1-0 upgrades on the Spellbreakers. He has more Spellbreakers. That is so many priests. He doesn't have a front line. He's trying to get to a front line, but even right now, it's only one Spellbreaker that's coming out. The other one's a priest. If Panda pushes right now, I think he wins. But he's not. He's backing off. He doesn't realize there's an expo. He is just still leveling. Meanwhile, Wizzer is like, I can't move, which I get why. Panda's looking for him. I don't think he realizes he's just chilling here. Unless he really wants the red. Okay. Let's see what the item's going to be. Sobi Mask as well. Dude, this MK is... he fucks. And meanwhile, Panda's going to try an expo in the bottom corner, which I do like. This time, Wizzer is going for a Blacksmith. Unlike last game, he'll be looking, I guess, to get upgrades. Panda already has 2-0 upgrades, though. That is an amazing item for the MK. It gives both intel and strength. He's a short, smart little guy. Wizzer will probably get level 3 right now on the MK, just based off of these kills, which is a big level up for him.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, no, not the place for Panda to be fighting. Oh my god, where are these priests going? So he just lost a priest and a second priest. Doesn't get anywhere close to even starting an expo. Wizard has his expo going. So it's now 68 food to 55 because the expo has just been able to do its thing for a little while. Wizard is starting to grab a much nicer looking army. It's 2-0 upgrades to the 1 or 0-0 upgrades. There'll soon be 2-1 upgrades. No upgrades for Wizard, but what Wizard doesn't realize, he's left 5 priests back here. That's 10 food. So these armies are about the same size in reality. And without any priests really here,
A town is under siege.
Wizard's going for the base. Panda was trying to get the other red. This could be bad. We're about to go down to 1 sanctum. So Panda didn't have an arcane vault. Loses a sanctum, loses the priest on the way out. The priest for Panda are up front. This is not the place they want to be. Aren't you not allowed to kill medics in, like, according to, like, all, like, military doctrine? Do we put, like, Wizard in criminal court? Anyway, the fight. It's 2-1 upgrades. This is once again Panda with the better upgrades. However, the MK is in the back. He is getting bolted. He is bringing in some militia from the back. I really like that. Level 4 for Panda. To level 3 for Wizard. He actually never used the Scroll of the Beast. Not that it would do anything. They just keep going back and forth. So maybe he should have sold it. He's also not using the Wand of the Wind. He's just losing everything. These 2-1 upgrades. Pretty friggin' sick. Wizard had the X. Oh my god, the bolt from downtown. Burry got fucking headshotted. I mean, this whole time, Wizard had the expo. And look at the food still. 54 food to 52 food. Because he still has, 5 priests he doesn't know about. Oh, that's going to be like 6 food down in a second. Alright, so the MK, he's got to be careful. Doesn't have that much life, but luckily, priest fucking tickle, so. Nothing happening to him. Panda is squeaking this one out. The MK is halfway back. Okay. Panda has knights. Who fucking knew? He is backing up now. Taking some shots, people on the way out. Not bad. So, the one thing you don't want to see when you're a Spellbreaker and you have medium-type armor is knights coming out that do more damage than medium-type armor. But the one thing you really don't want to see when you're a Spellbreaker player with 1-0 upgrades is that the knights already have 2-1 upgrades. Alright, he's going right for the hero. There is no TP for Wizard. He's not locking it in. Wizard could run away. But look at all the damage. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, look at all the damage he already did. But, you know, he just fucking killed him. Now going for the MK, because why not? No mana for Wizard. He could grab a pot, but at this point, I don't blame him. He taps out. God, what the fuck? Panda takes the 2-0. Very nicely done by Panda. Both games, I think Wizard looked more clean. He looked clean in what he was doing in all ways. Besides Panda being more cognizant of getting upgrades and getting more frontline. Wizard always had a lot more priests. So he was a little bit more priest heavy. And Panda just fucking ate it for lunch. Yeah, that was a fun game, Panda. I thought you were dead in the first game. You should have been dead. He had a level 3 MK. You had a level 1 Panda.